Live from Easy Cage Studios in Eddyville, Kentucky. It's time for the Easy Cage Show. Tonight, we're breaking down whatever the hell Last Buff was, and talking about the upcoming movies coming out in February. Your hosts, Darth Easy and Rainy Cage.
Woo!
Alright guys, welcome to episode 110 of the Easy Cage Show. I am Darth Easy.
And I am Rainy Cage.
So, little spoilers for this episode. I did not watch any new movies in January for 2020 release. I did go see 1917, and that was awesome. And I saw Weather Review, but that technically counts as last year.
It does.
So, I actually did not see. I was going to go multiple times. I just I could wait another week and then I could go see that Birds of Prey movie. And I was going to go yesterday, but the weather was a little shitty to drive, so I didn't feel like going. So, and I was kind of tired from my work thing. So, I just didn't feel like going, and I didn't really feel like going today.
This is a Rainy Cage exclusive best and worst.
So, all I could do is judge you.
Judge me. You can't judge me because you won't have seen any of the movies I saw. I actually saw 6 January movies. 6! And, I'll be honest with you, I know you picked out this lovely Bad Boy song, and I did love it. It was actually there's 2 movies that I loved amazing this month that I was like, I gave them both the same score. There's a good chance both of these movies could make my top 10 or around it, and they came out in January, which is pretty crazy. And that's Bad Boys for Life, but that's not my favorite movie of the month. My favorite movie of the month is The Gentleman.
Oh, okay, good.
The Gentleman is freaking amazing, man.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really like this movie. It's got a freaking packed cast. You got Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam, I think that's how you say his name.
Mm-hmm. The main girl from Downton Abbey's in it.
The main girl from Downton Abbey? I don't know who that is. Now you're throwing me off.
She's a
Hugh
chick
Grant. Oh, his wife?
I guess.
I don't know Downton Abbey. So
I'm just saying, that's the main girl from Downton Abbey.
I'm thinking the only girl that was really in it is his wife, Matthew McConaughey's wife. But Hugh Grant's in here. Colin Farrell. Gosh, Colin Farrell's so good in this movie. Everybody's really good in this movie. It's a kind of a gangster comedy.
It's a Guy Ritchie.
Got some great dialogue. I mean, basically, Matthew McConaughey, he's a drug lord. He wants to retire, but he doesn't want to let everybody know he's going to retire. He's trying to retire quietly, and everybody's trying to take over his territory. The whole movie, though, is there's this private eye played by Hugh Grant who's investigating, and he's trying to blackmail Charlie Hunnam, who's basically Matthew McConaughey's right-hand man. But it's funny. It's got some twists I didn't see coming, and I freaking loved it.
Cool. I am going to go see that movie.
I highly recommend it.
Hopefully, it's still in theaters next week. I'm sure it will be.
But yeah, that's my best. But Bad Boys was great.
You can only pick one best.
I know. It was great. It was crazy how good it was, considering it's been 17 years since Bad Boys. But and
you think that's because there's no Michael Bay?
Nah, I mean it
probably would have been shittier if Michael Bay done it.
There's no Michael Bay. There's Michael Bay. His presence is felt. And also, there's Michael Bay. Let's put it like that. But yeah.
What's your worst movie?
My worst movie is the one I gave 2.5 stars. Oh, Rhythm Section with Blake Lively. Barely narrowed out Underwater.
Wow.
Yeah, because I gave Underwater a 3, and Blake Lively was just... The problem with Blake Lively, or this movie, I mean, the movie was kind of your normal kind of revenge thriller kind of thing. Her family gets killed in a plane crash. Her whole family, mom, dad, her sister, her brother, all get killed. And she thinks it's just an accident, but then somebody comes and tells her, oh, yeah, by the way, it was a bomb, terrorist attack. And she is not taking it well. She's like a drug addict, a prostitute, and then kind of meets up with the whole, what's his name?
Jude Law?
Jude Law, yeah. And he's an ex-military guy, and he kind of trains her. And then it's about her getting revenge. But the problem is she's so unlikable in the film. Everybody in the movie is very unlikable.
So she's like Jennifer Lawrence in the Hunger Games.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. I like Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. And it's boring, and it's edited really weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's got some of the shaky cam stuff, which I could get over, but it's just, I don't know.
So what you're saying is trying to be Born Identity meets kind of like American Assassin.
Trying to, but like there was never any really cool, super cool action scenes, and it also was just boring, and she's just so damn unlikable. I never cared about her or Jude Law, or she meets the black guy from Parenthood.
Whoa!
The black guy from Parenthood. What's his name?
You talk about the black guy from Gladiator. Isn't he in that, or I'm thinking of Quiet Place?
He's been in some other stuff. I think he was in Black Panther too, and I don't know. But anyway, he it was boring. So yeah, that's my worst. But yeah, Underwater at least had some exciting moments. Underwater got boring towards the end.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, but I don't think you would want to see either of those movies.
No,
I will say Blake Lively is a good actress. I mean, she's playing somebody she hasn't played before. I just think she needs a better agent or something because she's picking some horrible movies.
I got you. All right, let's move on to the month.
Okay.
All right, so the first movie, which you've already seen, is Birds of Prey, coming out the 7th. So was it worth watching? Does it restore your faith in the DC properties?
Well, yeah, it's worth watching for sure. Is it the greatest movie of all time? No. It's way better than Suicide Squad.
That's good.
We rewatched Suicide Squad, and the movie has some flaws.
Just a few?
Well,
or a lot?
A lot. For me, I liked it better than Shazam and Aquaman. But I think I'm in the minority on that. People really love Shazam. You know, and Aquaman is kind of mixed. But
I love Shazam.
I liked it. Now, does it have a very, very feminine message? Like, every man in this movie is either pure evil or a creep, weird creep.
How was Ewan McGregor as Black Mass? Was he cool?
He's all right.
Cool.
Yeah. But it has got some of the best action scenes I've ever seen in my life. I heard the John Wick people came in and did the action scene. I mean, I thought, oh, man, Harley Quinn, I mean, what can she do, really? She's got a baseball bat. Well, don't put me in a room with her with a baseball bat, because it's got some of these
she can beat you up anytime.
Action scenes, and the way they do it with the music and stuff, and the way they shoot some. There's this one where the fire extinguishers are going off, so it's a rain scene, basically.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, so yeah, don't spoil it too much because I am going to see this movie.
Yeah.
It's got a good Rotten Tomatoes score.
It does.
It kind of disappointed last night on box office wise. Yeah, I think it only got like 50 million or something.
Oh, I thought they were calling for like 150 opening.
I have no idea. I don't really keep up with that anymore. But I heard the girl who played Huntress.
She's good.
She's amazing. So that's good. I like the Huntress character. What about the girl who played Black Canary?
She's okay. I don't really like the whole canary thing because when she wasn't Black Canary or some canary was in
Arrow.
Arrow, yeah. She's fine. Everybody's really good at it. There's this little girl, pickpocketer girl. She's good. And,
okay.
Yeah, there's just one character I didn't like. It's the cop. But everybody else I thought was pretty good. I mean, Ewan McGregor is playing different than you've ever seen him before.
Okay, let's move on to the next weekend.
Okay.
First off, we got Fantasy Island.
I'm not going to see any movies Valentine's Day, but if I was going to go see one, this would probably be the one.
I mean, it's a Blue House film, right?
I don't know, maybe.
I think it is. I think I saw previews of it.
Have you seen the trailer for it?
Yeah, I've seen trailer. Well, I've seen little bits and pieces on, whenever I'm watching the YouTube stuff and
it looks like a little
ads show up.
Slasher with an interesting premise.
Yeah, so
you go to an island where you can have your dreams come true.
But it's a nightmare. So I could, if it's good, I gotta go see it.
Okay.
The only other movie I put on this was Sonic. I don't really want to see this movie, but we gotta have to.
They're thinking like a $60 million opening weekend for Sonic. That's what they're thinking.
Well, that's a
lot. I think.
Yeah. I think that's optimistic.
Gentleman got like a $10 million opening weekend in that movie. It's amazing. Yeah. No. No.
Yeah.
Unless it gets like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, it's a hard no for me.
Yeah.
Gosh, every time I see Jim Carrey, I'm like, ugh.
You could do so much better.
Yeah. What happened, man?
I mean, paycheck. I'm sure it's a paycheck. Yeah, but really, I'm not looking forward to it here. I'm not the biggest Sonic guy anyways. I played a little bit of it back in the old, crap, what was that called?
I played it back on the Sega Genesis. The
Yeah,
one.
I don't know. It was a Sega something.
Yeah.
I don't know what Sega Genesis, but it was Sega something. So yeah, we'll see. Well, hopefully, it's better than what I think.
I mean, who knows? Even if it gets like a 70 or 80, that would tempt me enough to maybe catch it eventually. I still don't plan on going Valentine's Day to go see it. But.
Yeah.
You
All right.
didn't have any of these other movies on there?
The photographs that it's the black movie of the year, of the February black movie. There's always that one that comes out.
A romance movie.
Yeah,
not even a rom-com.
And then it turns into like a murder, and then
what? No, that's no murder. I think you're mixing up your
oh,
movies.
well, it doesn't look good, I don't think, and that's really it.
Downhill is a Will Ferrell chick from Veep. I forget what her name is.
Okay.
A comedy where there's a snow thing and they're out on snow ski.
I just don't like Will Ferrell movies.
It looks bad. I think it's got a pretty low Rotten Tomato score.
This is the guy who had Holmes and Watson and Netflix. It was so bad Netflix wouldn't even buy the movie.
I don't know what these other ones are. Buffaloed?
And then Portrait of a Lady on Fire was a movie that came out last year.
Okay.
Because I remember Chris Stutman was talking a lot about it.
I hit enter on accident. We're all good.
Okay.
But yeah, 14th
right.
sucks.
All right, let's move on to the next weekend, and this could be a goodish weekend. We got Call of the Wild. I mean, you got Harrison Ford and a dog. Do I need to say more?
The problem with this movie is the dog is CG for a lot of it,
mm-hmm.
and it looks bad in the trailers.
It does.
That's my problem with it. I'm all for a Harrison Ford. I mean, I like dog movies.
You love dog
I
movies.
know. But, man, some of them scenes look rough. But, I mean, I'll check it out, especially if it gets decent reviews. I actually read this book in school, so I kind of know what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
you read?
I do. Well, in school, I had to.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, Harrison Ford, I mean, it's a dog movie.
Yeah.
And it's got Harrison Ford, so who doesn't like Harrison Ford?
I mean, when I was thinking of the main character of that book back in the day, I wasn't really thinking Harrison Ford, but you got to have a lot of emotion. So it's an emotional book.
Okay. Let's move on to the next movie, and that's
Mm-hmm.
Emma.
Emma?
This could be the best movie of the month. I mean, I like Anna Taylor-Joy.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of got like a quirky little British kind of
Like the
film.
Favorite is what it kind of looked like to me.
Well, I probably not as sexy
Silly?
as The Favorite is.
Oh no!
You see Emma Stone.
Yep,
I mean,
yeah.
come on. I mean, what? If you just see that, you're good.
I just thought it kind of felt like that, a little Britishy. So
But it has that look, and then, it's made by Focus, and Focus always has these good little, and it's cool to see like a little kind of indie movie come out in the middle of the crappy movie season.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing this maybe. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah. If it gets reviews, I'll probably check it out. You're not going to skip this one, are you?
Huh? Yeah, I was. You didn't like The Boy.
It cracks me up though. It's a nationwide release, a sequel to a similarly popular movie. And I'll be honest with you, no, I did not like the first Boy, which had Maggie.
I saw bits and pieces of it. I didn't like it.
But Boys 2, the trailer is completely different cast, completely different story. You have oh God, now I'm going to forget everybody who's in it, but it's this new boy. The doll's going to possess the boy, whereas in the first one, that's not really what happens. The doll is just running around Chucky style. But am I going to see this? Probably not, but it's worth mentioning.
I guess.
It's a movie that's coming out.
I guess. I mean,
to highlight the amazingness it is February, because there was a lot of garbage, to be honest with you. This month sucks.
I don't know. I mean, I'll probably go out and see a movie, though, or maybe in February. All right, let's move on to the final weekend, and this movie actually does look really good, and that is The Invisible Man. I mean, I'm hoping it's just not a really good trailer.
Yeah.
Because I love What's-Her-Face, I forget what her name is, but the girl from Mad Men and Handmaid's Tale, Elizabeth Moss, she's great. And, I mean, it's a cool premise. I mean, she gets rid of the guy, and the guy says, I'm just going to turn invisible and just just make people think you're crazy. I mean, that's a cool little horror thriller kind of style.
I'm definitely looking forward to this. I love the whole Invisible Man. I mean, we've had these movies before.
Kevin Bacon this is coming out back in the classic era of the Universal horror movies back in like the 30s.
There's the Kevin Bacon one, where he's the Invisible Man. I like the premise of being invisible. Maybe I'm a creep at heart, but I don't know. But I don't. It looks cool. I hope the trailer didn't give away the whole movie. But I really like the cool action scenes where he's like moving the cop's arms around and making him shoot himself in the leg and stuff. That was pretty cool. But yeah, you're right. This probably looks like the most interesting movie because I've already seen Birds of Prey. This is about it for February.
All right, guys, that ends episode 110 of the Easy K Show. Will I go see a movie in February? Wait and find out.
My guess is no.
So, yeah, check us out here every week on the Easy K Show, every Friday. Also, subscribe to Darth Easy TV Talk, where I talk about all the week in TV. And also check out Darth Easy and Rennie Cage's channel for movie reviews and other things going on. So, until next week, all too easy.